Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to Torrance High School. I'm Jonathan Grace, and we welcome you here for the CIF Southern Section 4 Championships. It's the final. Chino Hills and Torrance High battling it out. We'll give you the records and set up the matchup in just a moment. Chino Hills, the Huskies, 18 wins, 14 losses on the season. 5-5 in the baseline league. That's good for fourth. They are 8-6 on the road, so they'll have their work cut out for them tonight against Torrance, who is 27-4, 10th in the league. They are first in their league, 22nd in the Southern Section, ranked 92nd. Top 100 in the state of California. They are 16-2 at home, so a team to beat. Here with the home court advantage, the Huskies in the road navies with white trim and accents. White libero jersey as well for Chino Hills. For Torrance this evening in the home whites, gray shorts, and red accents. We'll give you the starting lineups momentarily. And speaking with both coaching staffs before the game, head coach Rochelle Squire was saying that this Torrance squad has more chemistry than most teams, and she says that sometimes that can make up for the deficit loss to better teams. They beat Lakewood this year. That's a Division I program, and she said that mainly came down to team chemistry. This team just meshes very well. They know where each other is going to be on the court. They have that unspoken relationship that's so important in the game of volleyball. She said even though Lakewood was almost certainly the better ball club, Torrance came out on top on that occasion. Chino Hills, on the other hand, is a team with a lot of depth and a lot of skill across the board. On top of that, a lot of young skill. They've got starters up and down the lineup. They've got a couple freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors aplenty all through the rotation. They'll be running a 6-2 this evening. Coach was saying, Coach Paul Tay, as well as head coach Joe Shinake, that this team is full of fighters through COVID and adversity, injuries, and health mishaps and whatnot. This team is stuck together, and they have been very, very impressive over the course of the season. Part of the reason why they've had so much success. Again, Chino Hills coming into this game, 18 wins, 14 losses. Torrance 27-4. Torrance is good enough for first in the Pioneer League. Chino Hills, on the other hand, 57th in the section. They've won their last 4 matchups in the tournament. They are 12-1 in their last 13 sets. And look for Taya Chadwick, the kills leader, 10.6 kills percent. She's got 339 on the season. You can hear the home crowd going wild for Chino at the moment. The public address announcer giving you the starting lineups, and we will as well. We'll go numerical here. The libero tonight, wearing the crimson jersey for Torrance. It's Rie Mori, the defensive leader. She's passing really at 201. She's got 395 digs on the season. It's just a shade over 5%. Number 3, the outside hitter, Bianca Atienzia Perez. She got 30 service aces, so she's a threat behind the line. Plenty of that. More on that in a moment. Number 4, the middle back, Calissa Blackshear. She is the blocks leader. She's got 42 blocks on the season. She's also hitting the highest on the team at 40.5%. She's got 185 kills on the season. To boot, Cassandra Paul, team captain. She'll be your setter this evening. She is the assist leader in the conference. 40 aces as well from behind the service line. 692 monstrous assists. 183 digs as well. So she's an all-arounder. Kiana Greer will be your kill leader this evening. 412 kills on the season total. She's hitting just a shade under 30%. She's just got under 4 kills per set. 25 blocks defensively as well. Maggie Gibson, your middle back, is joined by Willow Sains, your defensive specialist. She's got 31 aces. And the only jump float serve on the roster. Plenty of hard serving. She's the only jumper. Torrance is led by head coach Rochelle Squire and assisted by Corey Wilson, Jackie Fernan, and Ryan Cornyn. Chino Hills, Sierra Grant will start things off. She's got 48 service aces. And she'll be playing the right side. She's joined by Erin Lynn, who leads the league in service aces, 82. Co-captains tonight for the Huskies, number 13, Paige Gakowski, who will be your libero. She's a great server, 56 service aces. She's joined in the captain position by Taya Chadwick, your kills leader from earlier on the outside. And the senior is joined by Terrence Saunders, wearing number 22 at middle back, and Malia Tay, also outside hitter. Crowd is ready to go, and so are we. And ladies and gentlemen, again, we welcome you along to the broadcast. If you're just joining us, I'm Jonathan Grace. This is the CIF Southern Section Ford Finals. Torrance at home, hosting the Huskies of Chino Hills, who don the road blues. Torrance in the home whites. And we're set to go momentarily here for set number one. Celebrations on both sides as everybody's getting ready. And this Torrance home crowd is electric. You can hear it on the field mic in the broadcast. The student section out here in force. The visitor section, though, for Chino Hills, nothing to sneeze at as well. Going to be Aaron Lynn. Who else? Who leads the league in service aces? 82 service aces on the year. Aaron Lynn sends it away. It's a service error to start things off. Not the way Chino Hills would have liked to get this one started. And immediately with the side out, Torrance and Chino Hills will respond accordingly. This, of course, brings up Allison Lawrence. Defensive specialist, outside hitter, wastes no time. Ball into the middle. Here comes the attack from the front row. And right away, Terrence Saunders able to find the middle. Terrence Saunders wasting no time. Sometimes the little setter dump is all you need. You don't have to go for the 10-point swing. Here we go then. Chino Hills serves away cleanly. Torrance responds. Shot to the far side. Cross-court kill attempt. Tracked down nearly into the stands. Chino Hills brings it back. Back and forth we go. And now Torrance responds. Ball over the middle. Good block attempt. We've got a good rally on our hands. Attack from the far side. Libero gets it up. Torrance one more time. Tries to dump over the middle. And gives Chino Hills a little taste of their own medicine. And Rhea Mori set that one up nicely. Cassandra Paul now back to serve. Again, she's your setter. Leads the league in assists as well. Ball all over the place. He was tracked down by Taya Chadwick. Couldn't quite get the third touch. And just like that, the Tartars lead 3-1. Tartars send it away. Here come the Huskies. Ball way up, close play, tough to the net. Torrance was ready for the middle dump this time. Here they go again. Huskies on the far side. And now Chino Hills sparring at the net. Back and forth we go. Has to get it over on the third touch. Off the net. They can try again. Here we go. Blocked again. The front line for Torrance. Leah Ito working very, very nicely alongside Kiana Greer, who will be credited with that block. And Cassandra Paul is the ace leader on this team with 40 service aces on the year. And Healy does it again. Ball drops in the middle. Attack now from the far side. It was Chadwick who tried to get a slap at it. And Torrance with great placement. So all of a sudden, Chino Hills on a little bit of a slide and having to play catch up here in set number one. A first set victory so important to try to set the pace for the rest of the game. Torrance sends it away again. Let off the net. It's a service ace. Cassandra Paul and the service ace will force a timeout. Chino Hills wants to talk things over. It's a shake of the head from head coach Joe Shinake. He is not pleased with how his team is responding so far. 60-second timeout. Tartars lead 6-1. So far in the ball game, it has been all Torrance. Chino Hills has tried. Taya Chadwick has had a couple good shots at it, but no real offense forming for them. Again, trailing by 5, not insurmountable. We've seen worse. Huddle breaks, and it's Chino Hills who's ready to go first. They've talked things over. Strategy complete. And Torrance now making their way back onto the court as well. So Paul will get a chance to try to continue the onslaught. Cassandra Paul. Remember, 40 service aces on the season. She's got one already. Can she make it two? No, this time Chino Hills is ready for it. And there goes Chadwick. And a little bit too much on it. Chadwick shakes the head. She was going for that back line. They nearly had it. A little bit too much bottom spin on it. Carried the ball too far. Paul goes again. Cross court serve. Ball popped up. Attack from the near side from Chadwick. Dug well, but no one gets to it. Maggie Gibson was all alone on the front line. Couldn't quite get to it in time. And Paige Gutowski, 56 service aces on the year at her own right. Not going to be enough though. Kiana Greer, absolutely dynamite so far earlier in this ball game. Again, Torrance wasting no time. Kiana Greer now, after getting the kill, back to serve, sends it away. Attack from the far side comes. Torrance ready for it. Paul pops it up. And it's a block for the front line. Alexia Athens and Sierra Grant. The Banks checking in now for Chino Hills, which sends Sierra Grant back to serve. After playing some good defense, she's going to have to try to spark some offense here. Tartars still lead 8-3. 3 serving 8. Here we go. Torrance ready for it. Popped up all the way over the net. But not before Lexi Athens, as she's called, gets a chance at it. And Lexi Athens is going to give her teammate Sierra Grant another shot. 8-4. The Huskies have tried to crawl back and create some offense of their own. Paul pops it up. Here's the attack from the near side and beautifully placed. Willow Sains.
Substitutions in the match for Torrance, number 4, Calissa Blanchard. Number 6, Allison Lawrence. Maury serving.
Rie Maury, your defensive leader for Torrance, comes back up and a beautifully placed serve. Torrance serving up a storm at the moment. And Rie Maury wasting no time. Quick stretch and she's back to business. Maury serves it again, changes the position. Tough play close to the net. Chadwick wants a slap at it and she'll get it. So Taya Chadwick, the senior outside hitter, finally starting to create a little bit of offense. Tartars still lead by 5. But Chino Hills and the Huskies trying to crawl on back. It's Chadwick who now goes back to serve. Paul sets it up. Good shot over the middle. Chino Hills is ready for it. Ball all the way back, has to get it over. Now we come again. The Tartars this time from the near side. Poked over. Libero ready. Here come the Huskies. One more time. Tough play at the net. Pop back and Chadwick get a piece of it. No. From the far side, it's going to be Banks.
Maya Banks with the kill by Huskies.
And Maya Banks able to get the Huskies within 4. Chadwick again wasting no time off the serve. Good dig in the backcourt. Popping up now is Torrance with great placement on the back row with Bianca Atenzia Perez.
Atenzia Perez, point Tartars. That deserves the Tartars from 16, Willow Saints.
That brings up Willow Saints. And Saints is the only jump float serve you'll see on the Tartars lineup. They have the corral their own dig. Here's now a quick attack at the middle. A little jousting at the net. Maury goes up for it. Sends it away. Here come the Huskies. Popped up again. Attack coming from the near side. And Maury can't quite get to it. And Milena Tay, daughter of assistant coach Paul Tay, making it work. Brings up Cameron Santee. And Santee, you'll see her rotate in to pinch serve. Does so cleanly all the way to the back row. Maury read it well, though. Paul pops it up. Here we go again. Torrance able to keep it alive. Grant keeping this one in play. Popped up again. Attack coming from the far side, and it falls. Bianca Atenzia Perez able to do it again. This senior leadership for Torrance right now starting to shine through a little bit, 12-7. Substitutions made accordingly, but the Tartars starting to run away with this one a little bit. Here comes the serve, wasting no time. Quick action here in set number 1. From the far side, off the net, popped up. Tartars trying to keep this one in play. The Huskies just can't seem to catch a break. Here we go now, right from the middle, they're blocked. No net violation, but it's Kiana Greer. And Kiana Greer has been involved in more than one block this evening. She has been absolutely fantastic. Served away cleanly. It was Atenzia Perez, and she's going to come away with the ace. And Atenzia Perez will go back to do it again. This all-senior lineup save Willow Sains. Starting lineup, I should say, for Torrance, showing their expertise at the moment. Little setter dump over the middle is going to work. Taryn Saunders.
Aaron Light returns the match for Chino Hills. Places 4 Lions.
So Aaron Lim back to serve. Again, if the Huskies want anyone behind the service line right now, 8 serving 14, it's Lim. Lim sends it away. In comes Paul to cover. Ball popped up. Over nicely by Greer. And the Huskies a chance to respond now, and they're going to say off the violation. 4 touches. The Huskies trying to play it off the net, and the official saying that it didn't quite hit the net before they made that 4th touch. So Allison Lawrence gets it away cleanly off the serve. 15 serving 8. The Huskies need to start to try to create some offense, but this back line has been so good for Torrance. Finally, though, the Huskies off the tip, and Saunders able to get away with the kill. So Terrence Saunders leading the way offensively for the moment.
Substitutions in number 9, Cameron Daniels. For number 2, Sierra Grant.
Sierra Grant taking a rest. Melina Tate sends it away. Paul pops it up, and a huge shot for the outside off the deflection will go Torrance's way. It was Kiana Greer with a huge slap.
Back to serve for the Chargers, number 7, Cassie.
And Cassandra Paul now back to serve. Remember the damage that she did last time. Paul sends it away. Ball popped up so far off the deflection, but ends up going Chino Hills' way. No one from Torrance was expecting it, and they left the gap open in the middle. So a little bit of a self-serving error, though. And Paige Gutowski. Gutowski gets it away. In comes Paul. Setting up Perez. Perez gets it over. And Gutowski was in on it. Back and forth we go. Chino Hills wasting no time. They didn't want to take the chance with the kill. And Torrance will come away with that one. They're going to say it was tipped by Chino Hills. So timeout, Huskies. They want to talk things over, trailing by 7. And Melina Tay is trying to create some offense. It's been Terrence Saunders, though. Surprisingly, you would expect Taya Chadwick to kind of lead the way offensively, given that she has 131 kills on the year, averaging 1.5 per set. Tay, though, still about 2.5 kills per set with 219. Excuse me, Chadwick is 3.5%, so plenty of offensive prowess up and down the lineup. That's something that assistant coach Paul Tate was saying before the game is Chino Hills' depth might be the thing that keeps them in contention in this ball game. They know that Torrance has a big middle, and they were ready for it. They've tried to shift and adjust accordingly. But Taya Chadwick has her work cut out for her. Here we go then, Kiana Greer with a chance to try to serve it away. 17 serving 10, a comfortable lead for Torrance. Can't afford to get too complacent though. Huge jump serve, and it's an ace. Kiana Greer with an immense jump serve. And Greer's going to get a chance to try it again. Greer sends it away. Huskies ready for it. Chadwick able to get it up. And Gutowski able to get it over. Here comes Paul setting up the far side for Atenzia Perez, and it's going to fall. And already Bianca Atenzia Perez having one heck of a ball game. The scoring, though, has been spread out amongst this Tartars lineup. Perez has got a couple. Greer's got a couple. Maggie Gibson even getting in on the action. Another big serve from Greer, and it's 2 in a row.
Service by Tartars.
So 2 of the last 3 Tartars points have come complement of a service ace, and they're the first team to break 20. Myrill is first team to 20 wins. And it's looking that way so far. Greer right to the back corner. That's incredible placement. Doesn't have the most power on it, but her accuracy is spot on tonight. Can she make it 3? No, at some point the streak's got to end. Sends it in the back of the net, but surprisingly for both sides, just the second service ace of anybody. Both have come complement of Torrance High School. Sierra Gray now ready to serve. And we'll do cleanly. Maury ready for it. Here comes Paul. And a big slap up the middle. Can they get it over in 3? Yes, they can, but there's too much on it.
Swing by the Tartars goes wide. Huskies.
The Huskies finally break the seal a little bit here. Sierra Grant trying to encourage a little bit more offense if she can help it. Grant sends it away. Maury receives. Paul pops it up. And here comes the onslaught. It was Willow Sains who took a shot at it. Now Chadwick wants a piece. And Taya Chadwick finally starting to turn on the Jets a little bit here.
Timeout. On the floor, timeout is called the court by the Tartars.
So Tartars want to talk things over a little bit, and they don't want to let Chino Hills get out to too much momentum. 21-13, still a very comfortable lead. And so far, Taya Chadwick has been shut down a little bit until the last couple of points. It hasn't been until recently that she's finally started to generate a little bit of offense for this Chino Hills Ball Club. And she's the one that you want generating that offense. Again, she's killing just under 40% on the season. That is absolutely ridiculous. Again, over 300 kills, over 3.5 kills per set. She's got 2 so far. They're going to need a whole lot more, though. 13 serving 21 is a huge mountain to climb for any ball club. So Sierra Grant, again, a great server in her own right. 48 service aces on the season. Sends it away. And just barely off the net. Can they get it up? No. So point Huskies, service ace for Sierra Grant. And we said you'd be in for a treat on the serving front. We weren't kidding. Grant ready for it again. Sends it away. Again off the net. It's 2 in a row for Sierra Grant.
Service by Huskies.
So 15-21, crawling back within 6, and would you believe it, it's tantalizingly close if you're Chino Hills by that margin. Maury receives. Paul will pop it up. Perez ready for it on the backside. Denied immediately by this front line here. They're going to have to get it over with 3, and they do all the way to the back line. I don't even think Willow Sains was expecting that one when she took a piece at it. Calissa Blackshear checking back into the game after starting for Torrance. Maury ready to serve it away, and does. And here comes Chadwick. Little dump over the middle. Torrance still wants a little more. 22-15, 7-point deficit. And they're making Torrance work for it. Torrance, though, not going quietly, and they'll put it out. So Chino Hills gets that much closer. So finally, Chino Hills starting to go toe-to-toe a little bit here with Torrance after it was an all-Tartars opening to this first set. Served away cleanly by Chadwick. Here's Paul, tough play at the net, jousted a little bit, and off the violation. And they say she touched the net. So Taya Chadwick a chance to try to do it again. Tough off the dig. Here's Paul, slapped over the middle is Blackshear. And here come the Huskies one more time. Blackshear pops it up. Paul ready for Perez on the far side is denied. Not quite. Maury with the pancake. They're going to say it hit the ground. So this front combination of Athens and Grant working very, very well right now for Chino Hills. And they're inching ever closer. 18 serving 22. What can be said for the comeback effort here? Chino Hills starting to adapt their play style a little bit. Here's a big shot from the near side. It was a good look in from Ali Plata. They're going to set her up again. Yes. Goes right over to the middle. Perez was ready for it. Here's Paul. Tries to set her dump over the middle. And the Huskies were ready. Plata one more time. Denied and finally makes it stick. But first you don't succeed. Try again. It's Melina Tay with the kill. And Melina Tay tried and finally broke through. And just like that, it's a 3-point ball game. 19 serving 22. Wasting no time off the serve. Paul all the way to Blackshear. Popped up. Melina Tay one more time over the middle. Great play for Maury, keeping this one in. She's going to have to get it over. She does. There's Chadwick with support in the back corner. And finally, yes, Lexi Athens. And the Huskies make it a 2-point ball game. Chadwick sends it away. No timeouts here. Paul to Blackshear. Chadwick's going to have to try to chase it down. Can they get it over? One more. Yes, a double team effort. Paul again, this time from the near side. It was a good look. Here comes Tay. Blocked. A big block there by Willow Sains. And Saints looking to try to dig the Tartars out of a little bit of a hole. It was a huge scoring run for Chino Hills. Rough off the reception from Chadwick, though. Tay's got to get it over. She does. Here goes Paul to Blackshear, right over the middle. Denied. Tough play. Tay's got to go all the way back. Can they set her up behind the back? Yes, they can. And it's going to work. Paige Gutowski with a fantastic set. Melina Tay able to put the nail in the coffin. 21-23. They hang on to the 2-point deficit. And Cameron Santi. Santi sends it away. Close to the back line, but Maury wanted to play it. Set it up to the middle, is kept alive. And now Torrance with a chance for some real offense. Blackshear, right down Main Street. And Blackshear takes us to set point here. It's set number 1, 24 serving 21. Not only was it set point, but they get the side out to go with it. Bianca Tenzia Perez, the outside hitter, with 30 aces on the season, sends it away. Chadwick receives well. There's Grant. She's going to set up that far side. And Chino Hills will hang on for one more. Maya Banks had a great look at it. Maya Banks, plenty capable in her own right, 73 kills on the season. And Grant, too, who set her up. She's got 96. Aaron Lynn, who leads the league in service aces with 82, sends it away. 2-point ball game, but still set point for Torrance. What can they do to try to close out set number 1? Scrambling is Gutowski, who's going to set up Tay, who takes a shot over the middle, and it'll work. And the Huskies aren't quite done yet. 23-24, looking to send it to deuce. So here comes the serve. And it's an ace. Tied at 24. Couldn't handle it off the reception. Deuce situation. And a timeout called by Torrance. They don't like it. So Torrance, who got off to a monstrous lead, is all of a sudden sliding. And it's been a huge run from Chino Hills. Chino Hills, though, at this point, you gotta imagine that head coach Joe Shinake is just saying, hey, keep it consistent. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We got off to a rough start, but here we are in contention for the first set win. This is a Chino Hills ball club that has only lost one of their last 13 sets. Torrance, by extension, has gone on an 8-game win streak and a 12-game win streak, a 12-1 streak, I should say, on top of that. So here we go, served away by Chino Hills. Tough off the reception. Paul's trying to track it down. What can Torrance salvage? Looking for an advantage here in the deuce situation. Torrance isn't going to give it up just yet. Here's Blackshear right over the middle, and she'll get it. And Blackshear's got to win by 2, but advantage Torrance. And the side out to go with it. Alyssa Lawrence in to serve. What can Allison Lawrence do? Right over the middle. Received by Gutowski. Tough play at the line. Sent over the middle. Back and forth we go. Winner take all for Torrance to the back line. Yes, Torrance takes the first set in dramatic fashion, 26-24. 26-24 in that first set. What a beautifully hit ball at the end there, but the Huskies giving it their darndest. We'll be back with more action in set number 2 here in the CIF Southern Section Ford Women's Volleyball Championships on the NFHS Network.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world. Always connected, but somehow alone, trapped by illusion. We offer another path, where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling, united by the cause you fight for. No one can take away what it means to be among the few, the proud, the Marines.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
We are back with set number 2 on the campus of Torrance High School. It's the CIF Southern Section Ford Championships for women's volleyball. Chino Hills with a fantastic comeback effort, though squashed by Torrance. And the Tartars showing why they are the #1 team in their conference and ranked 22nd in the Southern section overall. Here at set number 2, they'll get a chance to serve first as well, just for good measure.
Number 2 at service, back to serve number 3, Bianca Atenza Perez.
And Bianca Atenza Perez will be back to serve first. Perez sends it away. Chino Hills ready for it. And here comes Tay on the far side. And Melina Tay able to make it work. And we saw her game start to open up just a little bit in the closing stages of that first set. Again, Torrance with an incredible victory in that first set, squashing that comeback effort from Chino Hills, but it was something. Chino Hills down by as much as 8 at one point, fighting back in a deuce situation, and then losing it after Torrance took the advantage. So here we go then. Melina Tay taking her time. And she is just waiting for the officials to confer something with Joe Shinake. And coaching staff talking it over. And the officials just want to make sure that everybody's informed. Coach Squire getting the message as well. They're going to call in Paul for a moment. Cassandra Paul. As acting team captain, she will speak to and for the team. And the officials just not quite liking something with the rotation. Now we're good to go. Here we are. Opening set number 2. Chino Hills leading 1-0. Paul pops it up. Here's Blackshear over the middle. Can't get to the back line this time. Here comes Chadwick. Kills leader and does it again. Taya Chadwick. Melina Tay, a chance to try to do it again. Sends it away. Paul has to try to track it down. Now an attack coming from Greer on that far side is denied by Chino Hills. Greer's going to try again. She's blocked again. And can't quite get it up off the lift.
Substitutions in match number 6, Allison Lawrence. What's number 4, Gillis of Lanchu. Back to serve for the Tartars, number 6, Allison Lawrence.
Allison Lawrence back to serve for Torrance. And Lawrence waiting for further confirmation on the last call. Coach Squire wanted to make sure they had everything squared away. Everything appears good to go now. Coach Squire just giving some last-minute instruction to her team. Well, head coach Joe Sinake is getting the conference as well. So both coaching staffs realizing the stakes of this game. Remember, this is a championship final for these two teams. The student sections in both cases have shown up in force. Chino Hills making the trek down to Torrance. Ball served away. Here we go then. Over the middle is good. And Terrence Saunders makes it stick. And Gutowski ready for another one. Gutowski had a great first half, first set. And the commentator's curse as I say that, sends it into the back of the net. And Cassie Paul with a great serve right to the middle back row. And Chadwick wants a piece of it. She'll get it. Taya Chadwick, who's just adding on to her tally. Had a whole handful of kills in the first set, especially in the later stages as Chino Hills was trying to mount their comeback effort. Sierra Grant now back to serve. And Grant sends it away. Paul pops it up. Attack for the far side will stick. Credit Willow Sains with the kill.
To the kill, Kiana Greer by Tartars. Greer, back to serve.
Kiana Greer, after doing the damage, able to serve it away. Right to the back line. Here comes Chadwick again. She wants another kill. Goes too far on that occasion. So back and forth we go, tied up at 4 apiece. Greer sends it away. Ball popped up off the deflection. And Maury's going to give chance to Torrance. A joint block by Cheeto Hills. Chadwick in on the effort as well. She goes back to serve. Giving the Huskies the sign out they need. Maury pops it up. Here comes Paul. Ball all to the far side for Perez. Chadwick pops up again. Can we get a kill from Tay? No, over to the middle. Handled well by Paul. Here's Maury. Greer has to get it over. She does. Chadwick again. This time it's going to be Tay. Over the middle. And they can say it was tipped. Yes. So Milena Tay has really opened up her offensive game. She's overshadowed Chadwick so far in the kills count. Chadwick, though, not to be outdone, is having a great game in her own right. Here she goes again, all the way to the back row. Greer has trouble with it. Perez now ready for the attack. Chadwick is covering that entire back line effectively. Tay sends it right into the middle. And Milena Tay has been dynamite so far tonight.
Substitution team number 2, Aaron Chen, was the 16 Willow Sains.
And Chadwick trying to extend the lead. Chino Hills leading for the first time this whole ball game, 7 serving 4, and trying to stay out in front. The officials just helping mop up a spot on the court. Paul gets all the way to it. Perez has to send it over, puts it in the back of the net. No good there. So Torrance, after commanding the opening stages of the first set, is on a little bit of a slide of their own as Chino Hills has them doubled up. Chadwick sends it away again. Ball off the deflection, goes out of bounds. And celebrations off the service ace, and Chadwick forces the timeout. So Torrance, who was calling timeouts in the first half more for just pacing than anything, now here in this second set, being backed into a little bit of a corner, trailing 9-4. And Chino Hills, who was trying to crawl back and nearly did so in that first set, is now finally controlling the pace of play a little bit more.
Sports Imports is proud of being the official volleyball net system of the CIF. Please visit sportsimports.com.
So 9-4, Chino Hills still on top. We're ready to go again here. Chadwick, who has given Chino Hills 4 unanswered, looking to try to extend that much further. Chadwick sends it away. Maury corrals. Paul's going to set up Perez on the backside. Makes it work. Not quite. Chino Hills not done with this point just yet. They'll send it over the middle themselves and finally out of bounds. But Maya Banks had a shot at it for a moment. Torrance, though, finally breaking the streak and gets a side out, trying to crawl back and not let Chino Hills get away with too much of a lead. 5 serving 9. It will be Rie Maury to serve away. Confident serve to the back row. Is it deflected all the way over? Yes, Torrance is going to get another shot at it. Here comes Blackshear right over the middle. And a little joust at the net. Ball still in play. There's Greer. Now to Perez. Is blocked. And that front line for Chino Hills working very well. Lexi Athens in on the kill. Athens now takes a seat, brings in Cameron Santi. Cameron Santi wasting no time. All the way back to Maury. And Torrance wasn't able to corral it at all. Maury off the dig, deflected all the way into the crowd. Nothing you can do about that one. Here we go then, Santi, can she make it 2 in a row? Trying, hits Maury again. This time she's ready for it. Paul is going to set up Blackshear, goes for a little dump in the middle. Now she's got Perez on that far side. Here's Chadwick, sending it all the way over. Tay rotates accordingly. Paul pops it up. They want Perez again. Here's Maury. Paul's going to get one more shot to Blackshear over the middle. And Blackshear makes it stick and finds the gap in the defense.
Substitutions of the game for varsity number 17, Lindsay Athens. This is 18, Cameron Santi. Back to serve number 16, Willow Sainz.
Willow Sainz back to serve. Packed house here in Torrance, standing room only. Sainz gets it away confidently. Chino Hills off the reception. They want a little setter dump in the middle. Nearly works. Maury was all over it. Here comes Paul. It's Perez on the backside. Gets to Chadwick. They're going to set up Tay one more time. Here we go. Paul to Blackshear again. Makes it 2 in a row for Blackshear. And Calissa Blackshear on a little bit of a tear at the moment. Brings the Tartars within 4. 7 serving 11. It's going to be Willow Sainz to send it away again into the back of the net this time. Chino Hills gets the side out and a chance to extend the lead. Aaron Lim, again, if there's anyone you want behind the service line for Chino Hills, it's her. Leads the league in service aces. Sends it away. Paul ready for it. Blackshear has trouble with it. Lim's able to corral it. Here comes Grotowski over the middle, and Perez into the crowd. Couldn't quite get it in time. Aaron Lim sends it away one more time, and still trouble. Service ace again for Aaron Lim. Aaron Lim, 82 kills coming into this game, and 82 service aces, I should say, coming into this game. Tack on a couple more, forcing the timeout one more time. They still want to talk things over. As it stands, Chino Hills have the Tartars doubled up for the moment. And head coach Joe Shinaki just talking things over with his team. Probably something on the lines of, hey, stay consistent. You know, if you're Torrance, the problem has just been off the initial reception. The digs and the deflections thereon have not quite been what they would like so far. Torrance more than capable of generating a lot of offense when they get a clean look at it, but Chino Hills has made their life difficult. The serving game from Chino Hills has been absolutely dynamite so far.
Huskies serving out of the timeout. Back to serve number 3, Aaron Lim.
So Aaron Lim back to serve again at the 5'6" junior. Listed as a setter. He's doing a lot of damage so far. Lim sends it away. Again, tricky dig, but this time Perez is going to get a look at it, but she's blocked. And Chino Hills, Ashley Sento in on the block with Terrence Saunders. Ashley Sento gets her first points of the ball game. Lim in this time into the back of the net.
Aaron goes into the net. Point Tartars. Back to serve the Tartars number 3, Bianca Atenza-Perez.
Bianca Atenza-Perez sends it away. Chadwick was ready for it. Now here comes Tay. Tay cross court. Paul's going to set up Blackshear over the middle. And Blackshear with a quick strike. It's worked on 3, 4, 5 occasions tonight for her. Blackshear, when you give her open room, she'll use the wingspan and hurt you with it. Serve goes over, 9 serving 15. And make it 10 serving 15. Torrance catch the Huskies sleeping for a moment. Bring themselves to within 5. And Torrance trying to mount a little bit of a comeback effort here. Bianca Atenzia Perez at 30 aces coming into this ball game. She's got 32 so far tonight. And a shot attempt from Sento won't fall. Timeout called by the Huskies. They do not want to let this lead slip away. They saw what happened in the first half just on the reverse of it when Torrance came out to a huge lead. And then they were forced to play catch up on their own, which they did and nearly pulled it off. Although on this occasion, they're looking at the flip side. They lead as it stands 15-11, but Torrance starting to catch up just a little bit here. And the serving for Chino Hills has been very, very good. The defense overall for Chino Hills starting to come alive. That front row really looking sharp. Ashley Sento was able to block a couple. Sento on the season has 18 blocks. We call it 19, including tonight's. So back goes Bianca Atenzia Perez, the senior outside hitter, who has been serving consistently. Perez sends it away. Here come the Huskies. Attack over the middle. It's denied right away, and it's Blackshear with the wingspan. Calissa Blackshear is having a great game. Perez over the middle. And now Sento gets a look at it. Torrance was ready. Jousted at the line, and this time it sticks. They give the point to Chino Hills, who is Taryn Sanders. Taryn Sanders went toe-to-toe there with Calissa Blackshear, made it stick. Tay sends it away again, 16 serving 12. Here comes Paul. All the way on the far side is Greer, sends it into the back corner. Tough reception into the lights. Katowski's got to get it to Chadwick with a great shot all the way to the back row. Here comes Torrance again. She's blocked. Paul sends it away backwards, too far outside. Nearly made it work. A little behind the back action there, but Chino Hills watch it trickle out of bounds, extend the lead 17-12. Here comes Melina Tay. One timeout left. If Torrance wants to use it, they may need to. Here comes Paul to Blackshear over the middle. That's a combination you're going to see more of. Blackshear will sub out. She'll make way for Allison Lawrence, who will go back to serve. Allison Lawrence over the middle. Tay was ready for it. Now they're going to give Chadwick a look. Goes right to the back row. No one can get to it. So there's Chadwick, who by her own accounts is having a relatively quiet night, but has come alive a little bit here in this second set. She's going to need to continue it if she wants to keep the Huskies on top here. 18 serving 13. And back goes Paige Katowski. To Lawrence, to Greer over the middle. Cassie Paul back to serve, and we know the damage that she can do. Sends it away. Chadwick off the reception, close to the line though. Tay's going to try to send it in. It was Athens with a good look, and Gutowski and Tay can't quite track it down. And they're pleading with the officials. The officials are going to say that the point goes to Chino Hills. So they won't argue that one too much longer. 19 serving 14. They're maintaining that 5-point buffer. They've worked hard to get it, but we've seen a momentum shift in this game that started midway through the first set, and it's extended here into the second. Sierra Grant air mills one away, all the way to the back row. Morey ready for it. Here comes Paul. Grant over the middle, and the Huskies send it into the stands. So Torrance finally with a lucky break, and that allows them to crawl within a couple more. Greer now back to serve. 15 serving 19, 4-point deficit. Gap is closing though. Here goes Grant. Chadwick gets a look. She's blocked. Can they keep it up? No. So Chadwick, again, her game starting to come alive and open up a little bit here in this second set. Taya Chadwick, the senior, showing her leadership here on the court tonight. Paul, all the way to Perez on that backside, makes it stick. And Perez has been quiet the last couple of points. She had a great first set, served really, really well. Allison Lawrence. Rie Morey sends it away, cross court to Gutowski. It's going to be Grant to set up that far side. Makes it stick. It was Banks with the look. Here comes Perez off the fingertips. We always say it doesn't always have to be the 10-point kill, but sometimes you want the big swing, and Perez has it, so why not bring it? And Perez, despite the 30 aces, that outside hitting working very, very well. Torrance will use that final timeout. They want to talk things over. 17-20. The Huskies break the seal on 20. And they would very much like a win here in this second set. After Torrance took the first one in dramatic fashion, it was a huge lead, an 8-point lead at one point for Torrance, that the Huskies crawled on back in a deuce situation. Took the first set 26-24. The Huskies all ready to go. You love to see that kind of confidence from a team that admittedly comes into this game probably listed as the underdog if you look at the records and you look at the teams they've played. That being said, these two teams have not faced each other this season. They didn't have a ton of information on each other this season, and that makes it interesting. Chino Hills, though, a team that has faced a lot of tough opponents so far. Ranked just outside the top 10 in the state of California, top 100, I should say, in the state of California. They're 8-6 on the road this season, not playing like it at the moment, though. Here goes Rie Morey. Serve from the libero. Libero to libero. Gutowski sets up the middle. Over the middle went Athens. Back and forth we go. They're going to try to set up Tay one more time. Targets Morey. Morey keeps it alive. Here's Perez on the far side. Gutowski able to swoop in and cover it. There's Grant. Morey and Tay one more time. Sparring at it. Here's Perez, who's denied. And Torrance somehow keeping this point alive. Over the middle is Willow Sains. And now they're going to try to set up Tay. Hits Morey again. Back and forth we go. 17-20, and Chino Hills can't corral it. So take a breath, everybody. Torrance comes away with it and pulls within two. Rie Morey ready for this one. Sends it away. There goes Tay to Grant. Grant's going to set up Tay one more time. They hit Morey, and this time it works. They were looking for that cross-court angle. That change of angle can be so difficult to defend, and Morey is left stranded out in the corner all by herself. Did all she could. She faced the onslaught 3 or 4 times in the last point alone, and something had to give. Cameron Santi back to serve. Takes her time as the officials are just conferring. Santi now sends it away. Over the middle, here comes Paul. He's going to set up Blackshear. Little dump in the middle. This time they're ready for it. Grant's going to pop it up. Has to get it over in 3. Here's Paul. Are they going to set up Blackshear one more time? Yes, but they're blocked, but off the deflection. It'll be Torrance. So Blackshear able to make it stick that time, and that's a combination that's dangerous. They don't point to her on every single attempt. They only want to go when there's space in the middle. But when she finds it, Blackshear is dangerous. Willow Sains, shallow serve, corralled by Chadwick. Here comes Tay off the kill attempt. Popped up in the middle by Saunders. Over the middle, and it'll work. Maya Banks. You can bank on that one. She's got a couple of kills this afternoon. She's been a little quiet in the corner, but consistent. When you call on her, she's effective. She's in on just about every block attempt in the front row. Sent away all the way to the back line. Service ace. Chadwick couldn't get a piece of it. Willow Saints wants another one. Tied up at 21. Here we go. Saints sends it away. The Huskies ready for it. Tay wants a look over to the middle. Perez and Blackshear barely getting it up. Maury's got to get it over, and she does. Here comes Gutowski. Grant at the line. It's going to be another good look from Tay. Saunders got a piece of it too. Tay one more time to Maury in the corner, who keeps this one alive. Here comes Paul. It's Perez. Cross court off the fingertips. And the violation will give it to Chino Hills. And these two teams are sparring. 22 serving 21. Aaron Lim, who can do damage, sends it over. Trouble off the reception. Torrance has to get it over in one. Maury does send it away. Here's Gutowski. It's going to give Chino Hills the chance for some first-time offense. Paul to Blackshear, who's blocked, but it falls. So Torrance again ties us up at 22 apiece. Bianca Tenzia Perez sends it away, no problem. Chadwick, though, had trouble off the reception, and a huge exclamation point from Kiana Greer. Perez over the middle one more time. Shallow serve. This time Gutowski is able to get a look at it. Tay goes over the middle. Hits Maury. It's going to be Paul to Blackshear. And set point in this second set. Torrance, the comeback effort has worked. They were trailing by 4, now lead by 2. Set point here in the second set. Can they make it 2 in a row? Perez looking to take it in 2. Sets up Tay over to the middle. And the Huskies hang on for one more. Milena Tay back to serve after doing damage. Sent it into the back corner. Torrance couldn't handle it. 23-24. The Huskies, a chance for the deuce again. Send it away. Received well. In comes Paul. They're going to set up Blackshear over the middle. Doesn't work this time. Gutowski sends it up. Sets up the backside. Here's Blackshear again. Paul over the middle. Here's Grant, who's blocked. Torrance keeping it alive. Grant wants another one. Sent up into the middle. Chadwick's got to get it over, and she does. Will it fall? No. Paul again to Blackshear. Finds the gap. Chino Hills keeping this one alive, and Chadwick nail in the coffin. So here we are, a little deja vu. It's deuce in the second set. Milena Tay looking to try to change the way this set ends. Similar situation in the first set, but went Torrance's way. Here we go then. Tay over the middle. Here comes Paul. Sets up Blackshear in the middle. They got a piece of it and gets it over. An advantage Torrance. So Chino Hills, who did an excellent job of trying to control the pace in this second set, has let Torrance slip back just a little bit here. Here they go again. It'll be Allison Lawrence who sends it away to try to take set number 2. Chino Hills center dump over the middle. Tied up again at 25. They're not going quietly. Sometimes that's all you need. It doesn't always have to be the hero swing. As long as it falls, it falls. Paige Gutowski ready for it, sends it away. Here comes Paul in the middle. It's going to be Grant from the far side, into the corner. And Kiana Greer having one heck of a game. She lines up front. Here comes Cassie Paul, Paul over the middle, 26-25. Chadwick wants a look at it. Received well. Paul pops it up, hits Greer in the corner. Lim was ready for it. Gutowski is going to set up Chadwick, who's blocked. Ball falls. And the Huskies aren't going anywhere just yet. 26 apiece. Well, folks, if you thought this was going to be a lopsided final, think again. 26-26. Tied up. It's win by 2 here in this second set. Serve is good for Grant. Trouble off the reception. Advantage Huskies. For the first time tonight, the Huskies take the advantage in the deuce situations here. Grant will go back to serve. She's got 48 service aces on the season. What can she do here? 27, serving 26. Grant serves it away. Huskies take it in 2. And how about that with a service ace in dramatic fashion? So we are tied at 1 apiece now. We'll send you a quick commercial break before a debrief and third set action on the way. You're watching the CIF Southern Section 4 Championships for women's volleyball right here on the NFHS Network.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world. Always connected, but somehow alone. Trapped by illusion. We offer another path, where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling, united by the cause you fight for. No one can take away what it means to be among the few, the proud, the Marines.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Welcome back to the third set here on the campus of Torrance High School. It's 1 apiece. Torrance took the first set breaking a deuce situation, 26-24, and it was Chino Hills who took the second one. Chino Hills giving us one heck of a fight here tonight. 28-26 your score in the second set. Remember, win by 2, first to 25. So if it goes beyond that, it does. Chadwick leading the way in the kill count, though, for the Huskies. It's got to be Melina Tay not too far behind. We've seen a couple tonight from Maya Banks as well. She has 73 kills on the season, so don't count her out. Of course, you could never forget about Grant as well. Sierra Grant, 48 service aces, 96 kills. So here we go. Set number 3 underway, and it'll be advantage Torrance right off the bat, off the service ace. Service error, I should say. So 1-0 Torrance to start this one off, and they would love to try to control a little bit of momentum after sliding and letting Chino Hills kind of take control in that second set. They send it away nicely. Chadwick off the reception. There goes Lim. Jousted at the line. Paul slaps it away. Perez has to get it over. Here comes Gutowski. Huge shot over the middle, and it's Terrence Saunders. So here we go again. Melina Tay back to serve. Tied at 1 apiece. Tay looking for the advantage. Here's Paul, who's going to set up Greer and goes too far. It was tipped, though. So Torrance able to come away with it, which sends Cassie Paul back to serve again. She has done a lot of damage from behind the service line tonight. We saw that earlier in the ball game in the first set. She sends it away into the back of the net. So Chino Hills will send their libero, their star libero. And Paige Gutowski sends it away. Paige has to track it down, but not before the exclamation point from Lexi Athens. And Paige Gutowski trying to extend the advantage. Just a 1-point edge so far, 3-2. Here's Paul all the way across court and makes it stick. Willow Sains.
Back to serve for the Turtles, number 9, Kiana Greer.
Kiana Greer back to serve. She is your kills leader for Torrance. Sends it away, way too much on it. And just released off the wrong angle. The motion was there. She just hit it a little bit early off the release, and that accounted for the poor direction. Sierra Grant. Just a shade under 100 kills coming into this game. Will likely be ahead of that mark by the end of it. Here we go then. Greer off the reception. It's going to be Paul to try to set up the near side, and goes a little bit too far for Willow Sains. So, Point Huskies to extend the lead to 2. 5 serving 3 here in this third set. We will be going at least to 4 sets after each team has won 1 set apiece. Way too far, so both teams getting a little excited here off the serves.
Substitutions in the game for Torrance, number 4, Calissa Muncher. For number 6,
Rie Mori, your defensive leader in libero for Torrance, back to serve. Mori sends it away all the way to the back row. Tay responds. Here comes Chadwick, your kills leader, who makes it another one. And Chadwick now back to serve. Still just a 2-point edge for Chino Hills, 6 serving 4. Sends it away. Nearly off the back of the net. Mori somehow corralled it. Now Greer gets it up with both hands. Grant is going to try to set up a huge shot over the middle, and Lexi Athens makes that one stick.
Back to serve number 32, Taya Chadwick.
So Chadwick back to serve again. Here we go. Greer on the back row. Paul's going to try to chase it down and can't quite. Trickles off the net and goes out of bounds. We'll give Cheeto Hills another one. They have Torrance doubled up early on here. 8 serving 4. Chadwick with a chance to try to do some more damage. She's gone on a couple big scoring runs tonight from behind the service line. What can she do here? Catches Maury looking. And now Sainus has to try to track it down. Here comes Chadwick one more time. And a huge shot from the back from Ashley Sento. Ashley Sento, who was quiet in the first set, woke up in the second set, and now is here in force in the third. Timeout called.
On the floor, timeout is called on the floor by the Tigers. Because it's the official volleyball, the CIF Southern Section Championships.
So Torrance calling for a timeout. They want to talk things over with head coach Squire. And they recognize the threat that Chino Hills is here now. They got off to a slow start, but are now starting to wake up that offense. And on top of that, they're scoring from different positions. Now remember, this is something that head coach Joe Shinake and Paul Tay were talking about. They said they may not have the huge hitters that Torrance has, but they might just be the more well-rounded ball club. They said they have depth in every position. So if at first you don't succeed, try again. We've seen a couple big offensive hitters tonight. We've seen Chadwick obviously doing her thing. Terrence Saunders has woken up a little bit. A huge impressive outing this evening from Melina Tay. Sierra Grant getting in the mix as well. The serving game for Chino Hills has been very impressive tonight. 9 serving 4, here we go. The officials just wanting to swap towels to try to mop up a spot of the court there, make sure nobody slips. There can actually be cause for injury. But here we go. Now the whistle blows. Chadwick's ready to go. 9 serving 4. A little bit too far, and Greer has to hobble out of the way of it so as not to touch it. So Torrance with the side out. Trying to crawl back a little bit here. 5 serving 9. Sains gets it over off the deflection. Torrance is going to get a chance for some offense, some free offense. It's Blackshear over the middle. Tries again off her own rebound. Here's Grant's going to set up Sento on the backside. Paul pops it up one more time. Perez. Here comes Sento all the way to Tay. Cross court. Hits the libero and won't fall. Rhea Mori couldn't corral it. So Melina Tay, assistant coach's daughter, working very well here in this third set. Athens checks back into the ball game. Cameron Senti back to serve. Senti sends it away a little bit too far. So Chino Hills, after they had been serving well all game, has been given a couple side outs here to Torrance through some unforced errors and service errors. Atenzia Perez sends it away. Gutowski pops it way up, just barely over the net and batted down. And Calissa Blackshear made that one look easy. The timeout called, and now Chino Hills wants to talk things over. They recognize that Torrance is starting to come back and bite into that lead. That lead down just to 3 now. It was at 5 at one point. We were at 9-4. Now it's at 10-7. So Torrance going on a little bit of a run. 2 unanswered in the last couple of points. In this final game, neither team wants to give an inch here. Both coaches have been quick to call timeouts when they notice a slide really in any category from either ball club. And Coach Squire, he is ready for her squad to go back out on the court. Squire sends Bianca Tenzia Perez back to serve, the 5'10 senior. The 30 aces coming into this ball game has tacked on 4 more tonight. Sends it away. Chadwick over the middle, and Torrance gets him tripped up. So Bianca Tenzia Perez over the middle again. No trouble this time off the dig. Sends it away. Big shot over the middle. That one came from Saunders. And Blackshear's going to get denied. So finally, is Chino Hills starting to find an answer for the big Calissa Blackshear over the middle, who is proven troublesome for this Chino Hills team. Calissa Blackshear, unsurprisingly at 6'2", leading in the block category. She's got 185 kills and is hitting at 40% on the season. You can see why. Greer bats it over. Chino Hills a chance for some free offense. They're going to take it with Tay. All the way to the back corner. Was it in? Yes. What a beautifully placed ball from Tay.
With the kill by Huskies.
And Aaron Lim. 12 serving 8, a 4-point edge. Paul's going to have to try to chase it down nearly into the stands. Gets it back in play. Perez gets it over. A 4-point lead. What can they do? Trying to make it 5. Torrance trying to close the gap. But it won't happen on this occasion. Maya Banks was in there. Terrence Saunders, though, credited with the bat down. She made that one look easy. Here comes the serve from Lim. Too far. Even for your best server, mistakes are bound to be made at some point. Still 9 serving 13. Still a comfortable 4-point lead. Actually, with the way this ball game has been going, both in the first and second set, I shouldn't say comfortable. We've seen Chino Hills overcome an 8-point lead. 8-point deficit, I should say. We've seen Torrance come back from a 5-point deficit. Here's Paul. Pops it up to Greer. On the backside. Block attempt with one foy, but Kriana Greer will make that one stick. Sent away again over the middle. Here we go then. Tay's going to get a good look at it. Off the reception is Lawrence. And Greer, another shot, gets her own rebound. Swooping in his Paul. They want Greer again from the outside. Trouble off the reception. Gutowski. And finally they do get it over with Lim. Now an attack from the middle. And this one falls. It's Allison Lawrence. Maggie Gibson. Maggie Gibson over the middle. Chino Hills sends it away. Here's Lim. Little setter dump, and they were ready for it. Off the violation, though. 2 touches. The Tartars with a chance to try to tie the ball game after going on a bit of a run here. There's the big serve from Lawrence. Handled well, and the Tartars do it. 13-13. Lucky number if you're a Torrance fan. And Allison Lawrence. Lawrence back to serve, doing damage. Here we go again. It's Lim at the line, slapped over the middle. Here comes Greer, all the way to the backside. Corralled well by the Huskies. Tay's going to get another look at it. Torrance had a piece, but it fell. It was a huge shot from Tay. She is so good at those decreasing angles. She just pops right up, closes the door, rotates the hips the right way, and slams it down. So with that, she'll earn herself a chance to serve. The outside hitter, the 5'8 junior. 14 serving 13. It has been nip and tuck this whole first set. Paul stumbles back. Gibson had a chance at it, but was blocked at the net. And Terrence Saunders has had block after block after block. She is very comfortable in that front line position. Melina Tay. Paul is going to set up Greer on that far side. Beautiful shot into the corner.
With the kill by Turner.
And you see why Greer has 412 kills on the season. She's hitting at just darn near 30%. So just a shade under 4 kills per set, meeting that average tonight. Here comes Gutowski. He's going to set up Chadwick, who goes all the way to the back and goes too far. So just like that, we are tied. Paul sends it over. Too far and slammed down by Greer. Greer wastes no opportunity. Second time we've seen that from Liana Greer tonight. Cassie Paul, another clean serve right to the back. Off the deflection. Lim's having trouble with it. They're going to try to get it, and Grant makes it work. Sierra Grant, when it looked like all she had to do was try to salvage the point, noticed the opportunity and the big hole in the backcourt and shot right for it. Paige Gutowski. Serve from the libero, tied ball game at 16. Maury has trouble with it. Greer gets it over and tracking it down. Finally, Torrance makes it stick. Confused the Huskies a little bit on that one, had it mixed up. Kiana Greer gets a chance to serve. She's dangerous behind the line when you give her a shot. Sends it away, and a service ace for Kiana Greer. Timeout called by Chino Hills. After leading the way in this first set, they now trail by 2 to Torrance. It has been back and forth again. All in all, this ball game, though, has been very, very back and forth. You take a look at these two teams, and on paper, they seem decently evenly matched. Paige Gutowski, though, has had her work cut out for her. 350 digs on the season, 513 receptions. It's 16 receptions per set. And you can see they're trying to not target her because they know how effective she is. The serving tonight from Torrance has been very intentional. And I think part of that is why they're leading by 2 here. Remember, they took a huge commanding lead by 8 points in the first set before Chino Hills was able to find their number and try to bounce back a little bit. And then it was the Huskies that came out to the bigger lead in the second before Torrance was the one closing the door. So here we go. Ready to go out of the timeout. Teams have talked things over, and we're ready to get back to the action. We've seen a variety of offensive strategies here. We've seen the straightaway tic-tac-toe set kill. We've seen some setter dumps. We've seen a lot of setter dumps, and we've seen some great serving. Service ace on that occasion. Greer goes a little bit wide on that one. Point will go to Chino Hills. Sierra Grant will take over. Grant will take over. A 1-point ball game now. The Huskies with a chance to tie at 18. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining if they want to use it. Here goes Grant. Greer stumbles. Paul coming in. Maury's going to have to try to get it over, and she does. Gutowski off the reception. Grant sets it right back. Beautiful move, giving Alexi Athens a look at it. Here goes Perez. She wants a chance. Ball hit up all the way back, and Chadwick wants a piece of it. Will it fall? No. Maury's going to keep this one alive. Perez, another chance. She's blocked. Gibson gets it up, and now the other side. All the way back, and somehow they keep it in play. Grant keeps this one alive. Back and forth we go. Folks, we've got a rally to try to tie at 18. Chino Hills isn't quite done yet. Gutowski is going to set up that far side in Cento. Maury does keep it alive again. Another big shot from Torrance. And finally, off the double touch, ends it. So, point to Chino Hills. Willow Saints had her hands full. A little bit too full. They called it for 2 touches. So we are tied at 18, and the timeout call worked for Chino Hills. So here go the Huskies one more time. Over the middle. Maury able to get that one up. Sets up Perez nicely. Goes to Gutowski. They're targeting the liberos this evening on both sides. Greer targeted on that occasion. Atenzia Perez. Here's Grant. She's going to try to set up the middle. Barely floats over. Athens had a good look at it. Chadwick now setting up that far side. Cento's going to have another look. Maury keeping it in play. Paul to Perez. And finally will fall. Just a little nick over the front line. Sometimes that's all you need if you want to go and find a hole in the defense. Oftentimes, that's right in the middle of the court, just in front of that 10-foot line. If you can pop it over the front line blockers, it'll fall cleanly. Rie Mori, who has been flying left and right to try to keep Torrance in this ball game, has done so nicely. They lead by 1. Here comes Chadwick. And just as I say that, we're tied up again at 19. Can't ask for a better CIF Southern Section Ford final, can you? 19 all. Here we go. Sands tries to get it over, and Sands goes too far.
Swing number 16, Lower Sinus goes wide. Point Huskies.
So now Chadwick a chance to try to serve again. She has been busy behind the service line tonight. Leading by 1, 20 serving 19. Flying in his paw, trying to set up Atenzia Perez, who goes past and is blocked. But off the deflection, it won't fall. It was Sento and Athens in on the action. Tied up at 20. Neither team able to really get a good footing. Remember, 1 timeout remaining for both sides. Saints sends it away, all the way to the back row. Trouble off the reception. Here comes Gutowski. Tay wants a piece of it. Tic-tac-toe, here we go. Blackshear gonna look. They're gonna try to set her up again on the far side. No, they want Perez. It's worked before. Chadwick is ready for it this time. Here comes Tay over the middle, decreasing angle. Perez pops it up. Now Chino Hills with a chance for some free offense. They send it over. Tay, little setter dump to the middle, just at the line. And it's Athens who comes away with it. Not easy to go toe-to-toe with Blackshear. But the 5'11" Lexi Athens bests the 6'2" Calissa Blackshear on that occasion. Shogun a well-deserved rest. 21 serving 20. Here we go then. Serve is clean. Paul's going to try to set up that far side. Diving all over the place, and Blackshear wants a little revenge, and she'll get it. Cameron Santi was in the right place, but Blackshear just hit it where they weren't. Sounds obvious, but in the game of volleyball can be so difficult to do. Bianca Atenzia Perez sends it too far.
Serve by number 3, Bianca Atenzia Perez goes wide. Point 1 into the Huskies.
22 serving 21. Back and forth we go again. Aaron Lim. Lim sends it cleanly. And it's an ace. Aaron Lim with the magic serve does it again. Timeout called on the floor. The Tartars want to talk things over and burn their last timeout. They realize with 23-21, doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're up against a victory in set number 3, this could be the decider in the ballgame. Of course, with the way this game's been going, you never want to call it too early, but 23-21. Both of these teams have been playing lights out and responding very well to each other, it must be said. We were able to see Calissa Blackshear get into a little bit of a rhythm with those dumps over the middle, and she's able to use the wingspan to do that. Hard to believe she's just a freshman and leading in the block category. She's also leading, nearly leading, I should say, in the kills category. She's leading in the hitting percentage, though. 185 kills on the season, 40% hitting efficiency. Not hard to see why. So 23 serving 21. And what can Aaron Lim do? It was a service ace last time out that forced the timeout. Torrance took the first set. Chino Hills took the second set. And they're leading by 2 here in the third. Here comes Blackshear over the middle. Gutowski was ready for it. Tay wants a look, has to go behind her head. Paul's going to try to set up that far side and does. It was a good look for Kiana Greer, and they'll get it. Kiana Greer, sometimes when you're in a little bit of a rut, just go back to basics. It's a 1-point ball game, and Torrance gets the side out that they need.
Substitutions in number 6, Allison Lawrence. Was number 4, Calissa Blackshear.
Allison Lawrence going back for it. Lawrence will go back to serve. Lawrence sends it away. Chadwick ready for it. And a big shot over the middle. Gutowski's going to keep it alive, but Lawrence set it up with the serve, and Greer finished it with a kill. 23-23. The battle, the set point continues. Here we go. Popped up again. Tay wants a look. She'll get it. Paul is going to set up Greer on that far side, who's blocked. And they are going to give it to Torrance, though. They had some deliberation. Chino Hills can't believe it. And out comes Joe Shinake. He wants a word. The officials are going to confer. It looked initially that the far judge ruled at Chino Hills' point. And from my perspective, that's what it looked like off the block, although the chief official up on the ladder saw something differently, awarded the point hesitantly to Torrance. You'd see immediately Terrence Saunders, who had probably the best view of it as she was the one in on the block, protesting immediately. Of course, whoever comes away with this will be looking down set point. This is an important call to get right. No video-assisted replay like the college game here. Good old-fashioned arguing match. You can see both these teams, they are going to overturn it. They're going to give it to Chino Hills. Recount the scoreboard, fix your scorebooks. Chino Hills looking down set point in the third. Melina Tay set to serve for Chino Hills. Set point here in the third. This is one they want to get right. The officials conferring, overturning the initial ruling. Tay sends it down. Off the reception, flying in his Paul. She's going to set up Greer with that high jump. Gets it done. Chino Hills is ready for it. Sends it right back into action. Before taking a kill at it, Greer sends it to the back row. Popped up. Here's Gutowski. He's going to set up Chadwick. Goes right to the middle. And Chadwick able to seal the deal on set number 3. Chino Hills on a little bit of a roll at the moment. It was Chadwick who sealed the deal. Now, did that reversal in the call play on the minds of Torrance at all? We shall see. Fourth set on the way and a chance for the win of the ball game when we come back. You're watching exclusive coverage of the CIF Southern Section 4 Championships for Women's Volleyball right here on the NFHS Network.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world. Always connected, but somehow alone, trapped by illusion. We offer another path, where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling, united by the cause you fight for. No one can take away what it means to be among the few, the proud, the Marines.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Well, you can't ask for much better of a championship final, can you? Here, the CIF Southern Section Championships, presented by Ford. It has been a monstrous third set. Chadwick sealed the deal. Who else? The kills leader. Well, we saw this from Torrance as well. When you're in a little bit of a rut, go back to basics. It wasn't anything fancy, but it just worked. Here we go then. Fourth set and a chance for the title. And Chino Hills has won the last two after dropping the first set to Torrance. 2 of the 3 sets we've played tonight have gone past 25 points. Your first set, Torrance took 26-24. Chino Hills rolled on with an exciting 28-26 victory in the second. And Chadwick, as we said, with a huge kill that the Tartars weren't able to handle. They take it 25-23 heading into the fourth, and as we said, a chance for the cup here.
Tartars heading in number 4 service, back to number 3,
Bianca Atenzia Perez, who has had a great game tonight, will start things off for Torrance. She sends it away, wastes no time. Chadwick off the reception. Here we go again. Tay over the middle, and Chino Hills strikes first. Milena Tay. Can she make it 2 in a row? Will trying to do so. Here we go. Tay over the middle. We'll target the back corner. Jousting at the line. No double touches called. Chadwick does get it over. Blackshear trying to fight for it. No one giving an inch. Poked over. Here we go. Paul now we're trying to chance up to set up career. Lim able to corral it in a miscommunication. Looked for a moment there like Terrence Saunders went down hard. She's going to get checked out by the training staff. Should be all right. May have taken a poke to the eye. Gutowski was swooping in to try to steal it. And Allison Lawrence, her serving game came alive in that third set. And Chadwick, if there was any doubt that she had a slow start, she's back in action here in the fourth. And Chino Hills takes the lead 2-1. Gutowski sends it away. Here we go off the reception. It's Paul. She's going to poke it up. Miscommunication on who was going to take it. It finally was Willow Saints, and a big shot over the middle will fall. Lexi Athens had a shot at it. Here comes Tay one more time. Lim is going to set up the far side. Maya Banks wants a shot. Here's Paul again to Greer. Can she finish? Yes! We're tied up at 2 and expect this fourth set to go similarly. It's been back and forth all evening long. Cassie Paul takes it. High off the deflection. Sets up Athens, who has to backtrack. Here's Lim again. This time they want Chadwick, who's blocked. This front line working nicely for Torrance. Now they're going to Banks on the backside. And swing and a miss for Maya Banks. Cassie Paul, assist leader, ace leader for this Torrance ball club. The Tartars lead 3-2. They haven't seen the lead in a while. It's been back and forth and back and forth. Chadwick, little tap over the middle. Paul was ready for it. Here comes Morey all the way to the far side for Greer. Takes a huge shot into the corner. Kiana Greer's accuracy is on tonight. Cameron Daniels checking in. She'll see some good minutes here. Wearing number 9 in the blue jersey. Look for her. She's going to get a shot at it. Sends it over with the set. Here's Paul. She's going to face down with Greer. And Greer gets 2 in a row. Liana Greer having a heck of a game at the moment. Give the Tartars their largest lead in a while. Here goes Paul off the serve. She's done damage tonight. That far side, they're going to set up Chadwick. They're going to have to backtrack. Can she keep it alive? Chadwick has to get it over on the third touch. She's blocked again. This front line is working very well. Willow Saints not letting anything through. And Willow Saints, a brick wall at the moment. I'll tell you what, Maggie Gibson in the mix as well. A 4-point lead. Chino Hills has to try to do something here. That'll work from Chadwick. How about that for a response? Taya Chadwick waiting patiently at times, striking hard and others. Makes it stick on that occasion. Here we go then, Sierra Grant ready for it. 6-3. 3-point deficit to overcome. Let off the net and Paul can't quite corral it. Can't falter though. When it comes off the net at that angle, there's really not that much that you can do. Sierra Grant trying to help Chino Hills climb back in this fourth set. Paul sets it up to the near side. And here comes Chino Hills. Cento can't quite get it to fall. Again, this front line from Torrance, very, very effective at the moment. They have proven to be very challenging. Kiana Greer. She can block, she can kill, she can serve. She's a triple threat here on this ball club. Waits as the officials sort something out. Someone needed a pen. 7 serving 4. Torrance holding on to the lead at the moment. They get the go-ahead whistle. Kiana Greer, what can she do? Greer with that huge jumping serve, sends it all the way to the back row. Tay able to corral it. Here comes Chadwick. Shot over the middle. Greer again. Maury sends it away. There's Perez in the mix. Grant is going to set up Chadwick one more time, who's blocked. And Lauren's able to fight back. Here we go again. It's going to be Grant to Chadwick this time. Pops over the middle. Doesn't want to face that front line. Now they go to Atenzia Perez just over the middle. Chadwick, she's here, there, she's everywhere. Cento's going to get another shot. Denied, though, by Willow Saints. Saints now with a look. She's blocked. Huge block from Lexi Athens. Taya Chadwick in on the defense as well. Ashley Cento had a good look. The sophomore working very well tonight. And Chadwick trouble with the serve. Here we go, then 8 serving 5. And Rie Mori, your defensive leader for the Tartars. Airmails it away, and it's an ace. Rie Mori, who passes at 201. She's got a bunch of digs. She's got a service ace to go along with her performance this evening. She's going to force the timeout as Chino Hills and the Huskies trail by 4. So the Huskies on a little bit of a slide at the moment after starting to take control of the momentum at the end of the first set. Carried it through the second, into the third, barely hung on to it, and now Torrance is finally starting to adapt. That has kind of been the key to tonight's game, is just adaptability. Both teams looking to try to figure out the weaknesses in the other. We've seen a whole onslaught of different offensive techniques. We've seen different aggression levels from the defense as well. It's been back and forth and back and forth. This is the largest lead that either team has enjoyed in quite a while. It tends to go that one team starts off the beginning of each set pretty strong and then has to play catch up the rest of the time out. So here in this CIF Southern Section 4 Championship, Chino Hills could take it in 4, but they trail by 4. They're the first back on the floor. And here we go from Rie Mori. A chance to serve it again after the service aced for Chino Hills to talk things over.
Tucker serving out of the timeout. 9 serve line. Rie Mori to serve.
Rie Mori. Mori sends it away to the back row. Chadwick was ready for it. In comes Grant. They're going to try to set up Tay on this near side, and Mori can't get to it in time. So change of personnel, a little hockey rotation. Sienna Lopez checking into the ball game as well. And Chadwick giving some words of encouragement to her teammate, Sienna Lopez, the defensive specialist and libero, playing in the DS slot tonight. The 5'5 sophomore getting some championship action. Here we go then. Paul scoops it up. Ball over the middle. And Sento wants a shot at it. She's denied. Sento wound up, and did she telegraph that one just a little bit too much? So 10 serving 6, and Torrance holds on to their 4-point edge. Big serve from Saints. A lot of power on that one. Ball over the middle. Here we go then. Paul to the backside to Perez. Not so. Not before Sento has a say with it. Terrence Saunders in on the mix as well. Sento will take a seat. A well-deserved rest after working very hard. Aaron Lim back to serve. 7 serving 10, a 3-point deficit to overcome. Here we go. In comes Paul to Perez on that far side. Tapped over to the middle. Tay in relief. Big shot to the back row. A little bit too much on it, though. It was Cameron Daniels in on the attempt. It was a good shot. Can't falter for the take. Just released a little bit too early. Serve to the back row, and they want to look over the middle. They'll get it. Paul and Blackshear making their life difficult. Calissa Blackshear has been quiet for the last set. She's back in action. Make no mistake, the freshman is not here to make any friends tonight. And there's the serve from Perez. Jousting at the net. Gutowski gets it up. They want Tay to have a look over the middle. Greer was ready for that one. Blackshear does it again. We'll see Sierra Grant check back in as well. Atencia Perez sends it over. Lim gets a look at it. She wants Tay to shoot to the back corner, and she will. And Milena Tay, as a reward for the side out, gets the chance to serve it away. 8 serving 13, a hole to climb out of. The Huskies looking down. The second largest deficit they've seen tonight. They've crawled back for more. So what can they do here? Paul and Blackshear all mixed up. Taya Chadwick, your kills leader, in on the block as well. And Tay will have another chance to try to serve. Tay sends it away. Mori off the reception. Paul pops it way up for Greer, who capitalizes. What a set across court for Greer. Change of personnel. Back in is Gibson. Back in too is Allison Lawrence. Lawrence goes back to serve. Lawrence sends it away. Gutowski was ready for it. Chadwick, though, this time from the far side, can't corral that one. Chadwick puts some mustard on it. Taryn Saunders, so well-deserved rest. Sends Paige Gutowski to the service line. 4 points now to overcome. Big shot up from Maury. Paul Greer with not the best angle, still makes it work. Here comes Lim. They're going to set up Chadwick one more time, who goes too far. So if you're Chino Hills right now, you would love another side out, trailing by 5. You want a chance to try to close the gap and hit that 20-point mark first. You want the advantage going into the late stage of this fourth and potentially final set. Here goes Paul over the middle. Gutowski ready for it. Big shot over the middle. And Athens had a piece of it. Paul's going to set up Greer one more time, who goes cross court and finds a gap. Kiana Greer doesn't have the most powerful attack, but it certainly might just be the most accurate. Timeout called by the Huskies. They now trail by 6. Remember, they came back and tied from an 8-point deficit. They did not win that set, though. So what could the Huskies do now, down by 6? Still in the middle stages, in the meat, if you will, of this fourth set, but with plenty of work to do. We've seen some personnel changes. The Huskies trying some different things. Some worked, some didn't. But either way, here in the CIF Southern Section 4 Championships, Chino Hills not quite one hand on the trophy yet. Torrance has only won 1 set. Chino Hills has won 2. And a lot of work left here to be done here in this fourth set. Chino Hills trails by 6. And Chino Hills ready out of the timeout. Torrance still talking things over. I tell you what, Chadwick and Tay, that combination together has been very dangerous tonight on the attacking front. You throw in Athens too with the odd shot here in the middle. And Chino Hills could be within a shot of this thing. Here we go. Chadwick, a shot over the middle will fall. Again, when you're in a little bit of a slump, go back to basics. So Sierra Grant back to serve. Grant sends it away. Paul will come up with it, and Gibson is blocked. We've seen Maggie Gibson in the right place at the right time pretty much throughout the whole match. It's just a matter of getting the offense going. She's been a huge defensive force tonight for this Torrance ball club. Here we go from Sierra Grant. 12 serving 16, trying to close the deficit. Perez off the dig. They're going to try to set up that far side with Saints, and the officials are going to give it to Chino Hills. They're going to ask for clarification. The Torrance crowd doesn't like it. They want the line judge in on the mix. Again, not consensus between all 4 officials on the floor. The line judge making a different initial call than the front chair. Now they're going to give it to Torrance. Changed their mind about 3 times. They're going to say the ball was out, and Torrance comes away with the point. Joe Shinake can't believe it. Coach Shinake not happy. Back to a 5-point gap. And Greer, one of the more dangerous women in white tonight, is back behind the service line. Sends it away. Here come Chino Hills. They're going to send Chadwick off the back foot to the back corner. Chadwick with perfect placement. Taya Chadwick has had one heck of a night when she reached back to hit that off the back foot. I thought, no way, this one is staying in, but she hit it like a floating serve, and it just dropped right at the end. Beautiful placement. Here comes Paul to Perez. Perez is blocked. Credit there to Lexi Athens. The 5'11 junior timeout called. And the Tartars want to talk things over now, leading by just 3 in this ball game. so far it's been Chino Hills who has been having to do the brunt of the catch-up work tonight, but they've made it work. They won sets 2 and 3. They're trying to crawl back to be within a chance of 4. If they win it in 4, they'll take it. If not, we'll go to 5. Either way, you can't ask for much better of a ball game. These are two high-powered offenses that don't like to go to 5 sets. In fact, Chino Hills has won their last 4 straight matchups. They went 12-1 in their last 13 sets. How about that? Torrance, on the other hand, an 8-game win streak. They were on a 12-game win streak at one point, and during that stint, they only lost 2 sets. And it's a service error. Chadwick sends it into the back of the net. That won't help the comeback effort much. So substitutions will be made accordingly. Rie Mori back to serve. Torrance has stubbed very strategically tonight to allow their best servers to go to work. And it's worked for them. They've done a lot of damage from behind the line. Can they try to continue that momentum now? Here we go. Rie Mori. She's here, there, she's everywhere. She's been flying all over the court tonight. So is Gutowski, who's in on the set. There's Perez, who sets Paul, who sets Blackshear, who finds a gap. And Blackshear kind of quietly goes about to business before she strikes when you're not looking, and she can be very dangerous. And Mori into the back of the net. The service error for Mori. Here we go then, Cameron Santi, the 5'4" sophomore, the defensive specialist, has had a couple chances to serve tonight. That one works very well, forcing Paul to play it off the net, nearly at the line. Santi will set up the middle shot from Tamron Saunders. Here comes Perez again. Grant covers the middle. Here we go. And Sento wants to look at it. Back and forth we go again. Torrance isn't quite done. Neither is Chino Hills. They find Mori, who pops it up, gets it across. Here comes Grant. And Tay puts the nail in the coffin. Helena Tay with a huge kill at the end. And the Huskies stay within 3. 16 serving 19. A big shot again goes too far, a little bit too big off the arm. And sometimes it can be tricky with those serves. They don't quite drop, they float a little bit too much. A good stint from Cameron Santi though. Here we go then. Willow Sains sends it over. Popped up by Grant. There's a big shot from Sento all the way to the back corner, and Sento sends one in. So Sento takes a seat. She makes way for Erin Lynn, who will now serve. 17 serving 20. And a big opportunity here. It was Torrance who hit 20 first. They're trying to make it so that Blackshear can't do much more damage. Chino Hills not quite done yet. But the huge blocking effort from Blackshear and Paul is giving the Huskies a little bit of a challenge at the moment. Now 21 serving 17. And Torrance is trying to take this one to 5. There's the serve, recovered well. It's going to be Gutowski who sends it away. Tay wants a shot at it. Greer was ready for it. Paul, tough play at the line. Blackshear gets it over. Blackshear makes it 2 in a row. Perez with a great serve. Here we go again. And Tay with a high efficiency kill, not wasting any time. They can be so tough with a low angle to try to make that one stick. Tay didn't need much room, though, to make that one stick, and she did so with some gusto. Tay's going to go back to serve now. 22 serving 18. Here goes Tay. Sends it over. It's going to be Paul to Greer on the backside. Tay takes over. Little dip from Chadwick nearly works. A great pancake, though, from Perez. And Greer gives us 23. The hunt for set point continues. Torrance, can they get themselves out of the woods? We shall see. They hit 23. They lead by 5. Allison Lawrence sends it away. Chino Hills ready for it. They send it over. Paul all the way to Greer on the backside. Gutowski's not done yet. Neither too is Chadwick, who sends one over. It's set point. (24 serving 18). Will we go to 5? We shall see. Here comes Chadwick. A chance in the middle, and Chino Hills hangs on for one more. Subbing back in is Lexi Athens. She can do damage in the middle. And she'll be playing in that front row. Here goes Paige Gutowski. She's a great server. 56 service aces coming into this ball game. Hits Perez on the back line. Perez takes a shot at it. Tay pops it up. Here's a big set for Chadwick. And Chino Hills fighting back. They trail by 4. Still set point. Greer serves to the back row. Morey covers. Here comes Paul. Sets up Greer on the far side. A big kill is blocked. Morey tries to keep it alive. Paul, Greer wants one more shot at it. Tay pops it up. A joust at the line. And Chino Hills still fighting in this one. 21 serving 24. The 3-0 run continues. Torrance trying to get into 5. Huskies trying to win the ball game. They send it over with Grant. And the Huskies keep marching. 22 serving 24. They force a timeout. Rochelle Squire doesn't want to see the slide continue anymore. The Tartars with a chance to make it equal footing at 2 sets apiece heading into a 5th set. And Chino Hills saying, no thank you, I want the victory now. But they trail by 2. Well, don't go anywhere, folks. We're in for an instant classic here. The CIF Southern Section Ford Finals for women's volleyball here at Torrance High School. I'm Jonathan Grace on the call tonight with you, and I'm glad to be with you for such an exciting volleyball match. These women are putting on a show. This is some high-level volleyball tonight. We've seen minimal errors, really, on both sides. Some fantastic kills, some fantastic blocks, some exceptional serving. And as Paige Gutowski goes back to serve, I think it's appropriate to say we've seen some exceptional libero play on both sides. Gutowski has been everywhere. Rie Morey has been superwoman diving left and right to keep second chance plays alive. 22-24, set point. Torrance did the timeout work. Here's Paul. They're going to set up Greer on that far side. Now they want to give Chadwick a look. She hits the back line. 23 serving 24. Gutowski hunting down Deuce. She'll get no support from the Torrance fan section. She won't need it. Gets the clean serve over. Morey covers. Here comes Paul. Sets up a career on the backside. Defended well. Swooping in. Little centered up. Will it work? Not quite. Morey has to get it over, and she does. Here comes Chino Hills with a chance for some offense from the middle. Again defended well. The Tartars looking to keep this one in play. Here goes Gutowski. They set up Chadwick for the big hero kill. Paul's going to go to Greer, their leader. Now we go back again, 23-24. Chino Hills trying to tie up the ball game. Paul sends it over. Gutowski's ready for it. Little center dump in the middle. Greer goes back for it. Ball still in play. Ball still up. Chadwick has to get it over. What a rally here. Paul to Greer. Center dump over the middle again. They are trying everything. Aaron Lynn gets it over. Chadwick finally capitalizes. Or does she? Play still continuing. The crowd's on their feet. They give it to Chino Hills. Deuce. My, oh my, oh my. The call came out. They were still playing. Chino Hills has fought back from a 5-point deficit. They're looking at deuce, tied at 24. Greer goes up. An advantage Torrance.
Back to serve number 7, Cassie Paul.
Don't go anywhere. Paul. Can she take Torrance to 5? Chadwick has something to say about it. Not just yet. Sierra Grant. We're tied back at 25. Grant sends it away to the back row. Here comes Paul. Sits up Greer, this time from the near side. Greer goes too far. Or does she? The officials say she didn't. They're going to rule it in. Advantage Torrance for the second time. Here she is, Kiana Greer, the woman who has kept Torrance in this fourth set. Chadwick trying to even it up, and she does. Chadwick's fired up. Chino Hills is fired up. It's tied again at 26. We are going the distance here in Torrance. Taya Chadwick tied at 26. Chino Hills still with 2 team timeouts to work with. And advantage Torrance again at 27 as Chadwick goes too far. She can't believe it. They're going to need a short memory here. Rie Mori with the serving duties for Torrance. Their Chargers trying to hang on in this ball game. Chino Hills hunting down the win. Gutowski fights for it. Grant sets it up. Here goes Tay. She's blocked. Ball still in play. Gutowski somehow keeping this one alive. They send it back. Morey double teams with Perez. They're going to try to set up Blackshear. They defend her well. Here goes Tay again. This time she finds the middle. Chino Hills tied at 27. This one will be decided by at least 29. Cameron Santi, the serve specialist. Knotted up at 27. She gets a wait whistle. And the officials incidentally icing the kicker a little bit here. They want a clarification off the rotation. Just ensuring that the scorers table saw that Sierra Grant re-entered. Here we go then. Santi sends it away to the back row. It's going to be Paul to Blackshear. Big pop in the middle. Chino Hills defends well. They're going to send Tay, who's blocked. Santi pops it up. Here we go again, this time from the other side. And Sento gets it done. Advantage Chino Hills for the first time in this deuce set. (28-27). Ball game on the line. Championship on the line. Cameron Santi sends it away. Let off the net. Here goes Paul. Blackshear in the middle. And the Tartars hang on. 27. Make it 28-28. Sainez sends it away. It's a service ace. How about that for an exclamation point here in this final match? 29-28. Will Torrance take us to 5? Or can Chino Hills tie it up again? Sainz sends it away. Torrance, we're going to 5. The Tartars hang on for one more, but this ball game is far from over. 30-28 your score at the end of 4. Take a breath, grab your popcorn. We'll be back for 5 in just a moment. Don't go anywhere, folks. You're watching CIF Southern Section 4 Championship Volleyball right here on the NFHS Network.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world. Always connected, but somehow alone, trapped by illusion. We offer another path, where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling, united by the cause you fight for. No one can take away what it means to be among the few, the proud, the Marines.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
A winner will be crowned in 5, but who will it be? Chino Hills fought back valiantly, but it was Torrance who takes us to 5 sets. 10 seconds away from the start of this 5th and final set. I'm Jonathan Grace. Thank you for joining us here tonight on the NFHS Network for exclusive coverage of this CIF Southern Section Ford Volleyball Final. Whoever goes down tonight, you have to give a tremendous amount of credit to the back lines from both squads. Rie Mori has played lights out. Paige Gutowski has played lights out. And Torrance fighting back, winning that 4th set 30-28. Both teams really playing tug-of-war with one hand on the trophy. We've got a fight here in Torrance. Bianca Atencia Perez, the senior outside hitter, is set to start off this 5th and final set. Here we go. Recovered well by Tay. Popped up. Chadwick wants a piece. She's blocked by Blackshear. Chadwick wants another one over the middle. Paul, Blackshear tries to capitalize. This time they read it well. Here goes Grant. Chadwick, third time's the charm. Not quite. Paul is going to set up Greer on that far side. And Greer gets it in. Joe Shinake can't believe it. Hands on the hips. By the way, 1-0 lead for the Tartars. Here we go. Chadwick ready for it. Little joust at the line. They're going to say it was lifted. So 2-0 run early on for the Tartars. The officiating going their way at the moment. Erin Lim sends it away. Here's Grant. She's going to try to set up Chadwick. What can she do? Chadwick sends it away. And that's a big one for Taya Chadwick to get the side out and give this Chino Hills ball club a chance to try to crawl back here. Not a huge deficit. It's been nip and tuck this whole ball game. Expect this fifth set to go similarly. Here's Blackshear, who finds a gap. No breathing room on either side of the court tonight. 3-1, Tartars lead. And here goes Allison Lawrence. Lawrence sends it away. Gutowski ready for it. It's going to be a big shot from Sento. Defended well. Paul can't chase it down. So Sento. A couple of good kills in the last couple of minutes from Ashley Sento. 5'8", just a sophomore. This is a young Chino Hills squad. It's fairly balanced up and down the lineup. Freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors. Greer. And that one's going to be just in. And this time, Joe Shinake has to have a word with the officials. He can't believe it.
Back to serve with the Tartars number 7, Cassie Paul, 4-2.
Cassie Paul sends it away. Tough let off the net. Tough play by Grant. And sent too far. Taryn Saunders rifled that one with a little bit too much on it. 5-2. And it's a 3-point deficit to overcome right now if you're a Chino Hills fan. But Cassie Paul trying to extend the lead. We know the damage that she can do from behind the line. She's done it tonight. Gutowski sends it too far. And they're going to call a timeout on Chino Hills. Joe Shinake and Paul Tay want to talk things over. They want to stop the momentum, stop the bleeding. It's 6-2 here early on. This Torrance ball club is electric. You can hear it over the field mic. The fans are loving every second of it. Chino Hills, though, with their family and their support staff out here in force. Well, I tell you what, folks, they're saying over the public address system, they're asking the fans not to storm the court. I think that's unlikely that any of these fans will obey that on either side. With just how nip and tuck this game has been, it has been back and forth all evening long. We're glad you could join us here for exclusive coverage of this CIF Southern Section Ford Final. Here goes Cassie Paul over the middle. Sent up by Gutowski. Paul again to the far side for Greer. Greer sends it too far. So a big side out now. Checking back into the ball game is Erin Lim. Ashley Sento takes a rest. They're coming away with a couple good kills in the last couple of minutes. It's a 3-point deficit, 3 serving 6. And here we go again. Lim with a great serve to the back line. Here's Paul one more time. Has the back row to worry about. Lim tries to keep it up, and somehow Greer gets it over. They're going to set up that far side again. Tay had a look at it. Beautiful set behind the head, right through the hands of Gutowski. And Sains with a great hit.
to serve, number 9, Kiana Greer, 7, serve 3.
7 serving 3. Kiana Greer. And Greer with a good serve. Off the deflection. The Tartars on a bit of a roll at the moment. They lead by 5.
Substitution taking on Sierra Lopez. This is 32, Paige Howard.
So here we go then. Kiana Greer, a chance to do it again. Sends it to the back row. Gutowski ready for this one. Here we go then. Tay over the middle makes it stick. The Chino Hills faithful on the far side of the court. They love it. Gets back within 4. Tay looking focused, wasting no time. Tay sends it over too far. Torrance is celebrating each point as if they've just won the ball game. Not quite. But you got to feel for these athletes. These girls have been playing an arduous game that's now in the thick of this 5th set, this shortened 5th set. This set will only go to 15, so every point matters. Morey over the middle. Here's the setup for Grant, who goes too far. So it's double digits first for Torrance. It's a timeout, understandably, from Chino Hills. They need to re-strategize. They trail 4-10. That is a huge ask. Well, I would say it's a huge ask, but if you're Chino Hills and the way this ball club has played tonight, it might not be that big of an ask. And what an upset that would be in front of Torrance and their home crowd. But Torrance is trying to hang on. You got to feel, again, for both ball clubs who have played a very, very high level of volleyball here tonight. Timeout ends. Both teams back on the court. High fives all around. It's smiles and cheers for Torrance. It's a focused composure for Chino Hills. Remember, this is the final set. It only goes to 15, but you must win by 2. And I say that because that has been the case in every single set so far. 3 of our 4 sets have gone past 25 points into deuce. Here goes Grant. She's blocked by Blackshear. Up the middle. Chadwick denied as well. Chino Hills has to try again. Here goes Grotowski. Chadwick. This time it sticks. Again, back to basics. Taya Chadwick. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Cameron Santi back to serve again. She was effective last time. Morey off the reception, setting up the far side for Blackshear, who buries it. So Chino Hills, who is trying to mount a comeback effort, a valiant comeback effort in this 5th set. And Torrance riding the momentum wave. Here's Willow Saints, sends it away again. Good reception. Popped up by Lim. Big shot from Chadwick. There's Paul to the backside for Perez. Gutowski somehow keeping this one in play. So too is Chadwick. Blackshear over the middle, and they read it well. Torrance is that much closer. Torrance inching closer and closer and closer with every point. 12 serving 5. After it's been close the entire game long, they are dominating this 5th set. They send it to Chadwick and get 2 points closer. And Chino Hills is running out of room to work. Willow Sains. One of the only jump serves you'll see. It's an ace. And how about that, a service ace to take us to set point, to take us to match point. Willow Sains, ball game on the line. Torrance with one hand on the trophy. It's been nip and tuck the whole way, but Torrance has dominated this 5th set. Here's the serve to the back row. It's too far. And Chino Hills hangs on for another one. And this Chino Hills team, they look dejected. They shouldn't feel dejected with the way they've played tonight. It has been outstanding. The amount of times this Chino Hills ball club has had to come back and fight through adversity. And a service ace. How about that for a recovery from Sierra Grant? She's got 96 kills on the season, 48 service aces before coming into this game. You can tack on a couple more from tonight. 7 serving 14. They've cut the lead down to the half. Grant waiting for the go-ahead. Match point. Grant serves it away into the back of the net. It's a service error, and that's the ball game. Torrance and the Tartars are your 2021 CIF Southern Section 4 champions. The student section storms the court. They can't believe it. 3 sets to 2. It's 15-7. An incredible and dominant 5th set. It was 26-24 to open up the ball game. Hard fought in a deuce scenario. Torrance took it. Chino Hills took the next 2, 28-26 and 25-23. Torrance rallied back for a beautiful 30-28 win, and they sealed the deal. They are crowned the champions with a 15-7 final score in this 5th set. Tears of joy. The court is cleared, and we will have the trophy presentation in just a few moments. Chino Hills, though, huddles up, and you really do feel for Chino Hills in the brilliant game that they put together. I was talking with head coach Paul Tay, obviously father of Melina Tay, who had a tremendous game tonight, by the way. She and Chadwick led the way in the kills category far and away. And they put together a masterful comeback effort. They really led and controlled the pace in that 2nd set. They controlled the pace in the 3rd set and through most of the 4th set as well. It was an incredible scene to watch these 2 teams duke it out. It was a strategic masterclass. The timeouts came into play. It was all said and done. Torrance takes the cake. But again, a huge tip of the ball cap to Chino Hills. The incredible season that they've put together. They finish this season, this incredible season, 18 wins, 15 losses, including tonight. Torrance, 28 wins and just 4 losses in their incredible season. The women in white and crimson take the trophy. Hugs and smiles all around.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you have to commend Rie Mori for her incredible play. She was here, there, she was everywhere. Bianca Tenzia Perez was consistent as all get out. Calissa Blackshear was deadly in the middle. Alyssa Lawrence in on the mix as well. Cassandra Paul, she had more assists than I could count tonight. She served phenomenally. Kiana Greer attacked hard from both sides. Willow Saints did the serving in the end that helped Torrance on their rally. We'll see the trophy presentation in just a moment. The t-shirts are folded. The plaque is there. And they will hand out the second place to moment.
Another round of applause for your 2021 CIF Southern Section Division 5 runner-up, the Chino Hills Huskies.
Chino Hills receives the plaque as runner-up, and they should be proud. They should be chins high in the air when they go home tonight and think back and reflect on this season. These seniors deserve this win just as much as anyone else tonight, and they do come away with some hardware. But it's Torrance, your champs of 2021, and boy did they earn it. Head coach Rochelle Squire celebrating with her team, who put together a masterclass in that 5th set. They were unstoppable. No one would deny them. Again, Chino Hills with a great fight tonight and a great ball club. But Torrance was absolutely fantastic. They'll receive their championship shirts and patches.
Number 2, Aaron Chen. Number 5,
We'll read off the names as they do. Number 2, Erin Cheng, the 5'8" senior opposite.
Number 6, Allison
Sarah
Warren.
Prups, the 5'8" senior opposite.
Number
Alyssa
8,
Lawrence, the
Leah
5'6" junior DS and outside hitter.
Number 11, Natalia
Leah Ito as
Morales.
well, the senior setter.
Number 12, Vanessa
Natalia
Miller.
Morales as well. Caitlin
Number
Wienia,
13, Maya
the junior
Dan.
opposite.
Number
Maya
15,
Dan as
Caitlin
well.
Wainea.
Caitlin Wienia.
And number 17, Kennedy Turner.
Kennedy Turner receiving recognition as well.
And now for the Turner starters. Number 1, Rie Mori.
And your starting lineup tonight that made the difference in the stretch. It was Rie Mori with an incredible
Number
libero
3,
performance.
Bianca Atienza Perez.
Bianca Atienza Perez, her consistency paid off. Her attacking was
Number
tremendous
4,
from that far side. Calissa Blackshear was unstoppable in the middle. She couldn't be beat. And of course, we've talked about Cassandra Paul. Cassie Paul was incredible. Kiana Greer, an offensive masterclass, a one-woman wrecking crew. Maggie Gibson, a huge defensive presence here tonight, defending the net. Willow Sainez, who was fantastic. She served phenomenally in that fifth set. She played a very solid game overall. And for head coach Rochelle Squire, for assistant coaches Corey Wilson, Jackie Fernan, and Ryan Cornyn, what a season it's been. Hugs all around, the t-shirts go on. That is it for this 2021 season. Thanks for going on this tremendous ride with us. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I've been Jonathan Grace. It has been an honor to call this game with you. Hope you all can take a breath and enjoy the rest of your evening and come down for this adrenaline high. I know I certainly won't be anytime soon. 15-7. Your final score in that fifth set, 2-3. Your final score overall. Torrance, the victors in the CIF Southern Section Ford Final of 2021. Have a great night, and we'll see you next time. This has been exclusive coverage of the CIF Southern Section Ford Final for women's volleyball right here on the NFHS Network.